Hello, everyone. I just want to make a disclaimer that I really do love this game. I love Helldivers too, but the one thing I gotta say is um, we really do need a patch soon. I believe that this game has a lot of fixing up to do, and I believe Arrowhead is trying their best, but at the same time, I don't believe that fully, mostly because if they really are trying their best, I believe they could have released a patch by now. But most of the time, they have been they released a blog recently, and people start going at them too, because well, that's great and dandy, like you said about the hard disk drive and something like that, and I'm like, okay, I guess thanks for not really a lot of information of when the next patch is gonna happen. I mean, that's what we're literally uh, really enthusiastic for. Like, we really want a patch because this game is honestly in a tough spot right now. And for me, I can say this. I really do love this game. I just think that Arrowhead has done a terrible job on listening to the community and doing what they got to do on pretty much doing so. I mean, if they really did listen to the community, they would have been in the mess to begin with, and they could have avoided almost all of this if they really did listen. And also, I've been using the throwing knife, as you can see in the video. I have been using the throwing knife, and like I say, that needs a straight buff because honestly, nobody really wants to use any of the throwables totally except thermite. And a lot of people would like to. For me personally, I use the dynamite, and all I can say is I like it, but I mean, there's a reason why people start using the thermite instead, because it's just a better throwable. It does 2,000 damage and it's sticky. Like, you could literally kill a Bio Titan with that. Like, if you want people to use the other stuff, just buff up the rest. Same with the weapons. I believe that the ARs need a need buff, and I mean, I think the community can speak for themselves. But I believe that the enemies do need some of a balance, because I believe War Striders on the automaton side has been a bit of a reckless thing. I mean, I would say this: if you have two of them on your butt, I would honestly be praying for you, because there's no way you're surviving that unless you put stems down every single time, every single second. I also believe that chargers are. I have no problem with chargers. I just think that whenever it comes to a charger just straight up ragdolling you every time they hit you to a wall, I don't know, for some reason they just turn around straight quick and they just mash your head, and then you die by and the rhino stepping on you. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get how they turn so quick, and they're rhinos. They're freaking bulky, so they should take their time on turning around anyway. One of the worst ones is the Luminance side, because everybody hates playing the Luminance. I don't like them, mostly because the enemies are pretty much unbalanced and they're really stupid on how the guy who flies. I don't really know, because I don't really care about the Luminance at the same time. They truly are annoying. I don't know, the guy with the jetpack that's flying around throwing grenades and crap. I mean, all I can say is it's a very annoying enemy. I hate that guy. I don't care. I think flesh mobs are very, very annoying too. I don't really know much about the Luminance, except to say that I played enough whenever we had that stupid major order. Like, oh wow, thanks Arrowhead for that major order that we so-called asked for, which we didn't. I think it was the most stupidest major order. I'm so glad we got it done. Good job, guys. But I truly believe that I don't know. I don't know what's taking Arrowhead a while to get this patch in. I know they said it will probably release mid-October, hopefully, and I doubt it. Yes, I do doubt that they're ever going to release a patch that soon. I think they should just release patches little by little, because I guess the performance is still of an issue, and I know for sure that, oh man, like, I don't know what's. I think Arrowhead was on vacation. I think they were on vacation. I don't think they were doing their jobs, even though this is their job, is to fix the game, and they were just on vacation. They didn't do their jobs, and that's literally their job, is to fix the game. And they're like, we're looking into issues, and like that should have been what you've been doing this most of the time, is to find the issues in the first place. I mean, we've been saying this for many times now, and it's gotten this bad because because you guys didn't listen. And I think I'm really glad that I didn't really make a video early because I did play a match by myself, and I played a match by myself. Actually, no, I didn't technically play a match by myself because I had coward teammates that left because they couldn't be a Meganist by themselves. So I destroyed it for them, and I know that video isn't. I know this video isn't supposed to target anything like that. I'm supposed to be talking about the major issue is. I believe that the game does need fixing. And during that time, I was playing with myself for the rest of the match. I believe that the hunters. Oh man, the hunters, dude. I absolutely hate them. I just can't with them. Like every time I see them, I would rather deal with like 5 charges instead of dealing with 5 hunters because they're so annoying. I don't like them. I think they should honestly be nerfed. Absolutely be nerfed. Mostly because the hunters straight up jump on you. They don't run out of stamina. They just keep jumping on you, and they can jump on you from miles away, and they can go through mini walls and stuff. And I know for sure that that's literally all they do is just keep going. Look, I mean, if you see in the video, like they literally would jump on you from a mile away. Like you're gonna watch this guy come over all the way over here and come get you right in the butt, and I'm just like, dude, like I don't even get it. Like, how do you even go through the wall or the rock? I just don't get that. And also, I hate automatons right now. I mean, we have a major order going on right now, and I just hate them right now. I just can't with them. I believe this may be a hot take, but I hate the city operations. I absolutely do hate them. I do not like them, mostly because they're just because they can get crowded, and I just feel like the POIs, the places of interest, are not that good, and I believe there's not really a lot to do in city operations. I don't know who the heck's idea was to put them in the game. I mean, I don't know who the heck's idea was to put, I mean, half of these enemies in the game and not balance them. I don't know who's testing the enemies in the game because because Arrowhead is supposedly quotation testing and seeing what's wrong with the game. Oh, there's a lot, man. I mean, you need to hire some testers because you guys are not doing a good job on testing right now. Because if you really are testing the game, then you would know definitely that there is a problem with the enemies. Because ain't no way that you believe that there's nothing wrong and you're like, we're testing for performance issues and stuff. I would highly doubt that too, because I don't know if you guys are truly doing so. I mean, you guys are straight up after, I mean, you're getting votes about the blogs, next blog, about what we guys will talk about next, and I voted for gameplay, basically anything that has to do with the gameplay, like performance and stuff like that. I truly believe we need to go after gameplay, but at the same time, I think a lot of PC players are also. I think PC players are struggling are actually dealing with bugs. I think more than consoles are, and dealing with more stuff because their storage and stuff is. The game is just a lot. It takes a lot of storage, and I believe that. I think right now, I think it's a big priority. I think. I just think they should start little by little. I know that they do need to start little by little. I know they can't fix everything and release it all at once. I think that would probably cause more issues, in my opinion. I don't know. I think you just start little by little. You just can't eat a whole elephant all at once. You got to do one bite at a time. So I think it's just release updates one bit at a time. But I don't know who the heck is doing what. I do think they just need more people, and also they need to communicate more because I didn't think they really did a good job really on some things, and I think some aspects of the game do need need to be have attention towards. Like I said, guys, in the beginning of the video, I love this game. I really do believe that there's a lot of passion towards this game. And I absolutely do think there is hope. It's just I don't know what they were thinking of not listening to the community. Because we've been saying this for a while now. This game doesn't need fixing ever since the Into the Unjust update. Ever since the Unjust update, I believe that a lot of bugs started coming up the air. I mean, don't get me wrong, dragon roaches do piss me off because they absolutely didn't do anything. I don't know if they even tested the game before they released it. That's another problem I believe they also didn't do, is test the game before they released the update. Because if they really did, they would have seen a problem with the dragon roaches. You can literally destroy its wings until it's absolutely to smithereens, and you cannot even cause it to fall because it's so hard to kill a dragon roach without. I mean, you have to kill it fully by aiming with a ultimatum or with explosives. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna kill that thing. I absolutely tried to kill it, and it's so annoying because it just breathes fire in a straight line. That's not a problem when they do a straight line, but it's when they start just like, what was it? They start smothering you with a bunch of flames all over the place, and you start burning. You waste your stems, and then you're like, dude, I don't have any more stems. You could call a resupply, and the resupply doesn't come into another like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and a lot of stuff is now delayed because in the Oshinui planet, like they took just forever to call down a resupply because resupplies take about 3 minutes due to the fact that excuse me, due to the fact that the gloom was absolutely smothering the basically where we put it down, and then it turns out to land on top of some cave, and I'm just like, okay, this is not good, and we're probably all gonna run out of stems, and we're probably gonna die, and we have to restart with 4 stems, but we lost most of the samples, and that was the major order back then, was to get the samples, and we're supposed to extract with them. But it was very hard to extract because it also took 4 minutes to freaking extract, and that was so annoying because then like a bunch of enemies will come at you. The only thing that probably would save you is a bunch of explosives, turrets, and portable hell bombs, and that probably wouldn't even help either because there's a bunch of dragon roaches in the air. And I like I said, that was a fun update. I gotta say that was a fun time because it really did show us like a very intense session of Helldivers. And I don't know, like I believe I wasn't there when Mevalon Creek happened. I did see. I didn't. I would say that I heard some stories about it. And I'm like, wow, like that's insane. And I believe we got something like that. It's a really hot take to say that the Oshinui planet and the whole thing behind it was worse than Mevalon Creek because I wasn't there, so I have no say. Like I say is, I believe they both were. I don't know. A lot of people start talking about that. Was Mevalon Creek was worse than the things we dealt with on the Oshinui planet. But all I can say is, I believe they all had their own differences. One was different than the other. One was on the tournament side and one was on automatons. So do I really believe one was worse than the other? No, I believe they all had their own certain aspects of gameplay and their certain aspects of troubling. But all I can say is, I bet they both were fun to play in. Even though we lost a lot of good Helldivers that day, on both sides. But back to I believe on the Oshinui planet. I believe there was a lot of things that need to be. The dragon roaches, they straight up said, okay. They straight up said on the patch notes that, okay, now dragon roaches can die or take damage from gas and fire. First things first, why'd you not do that in the first place? Aren't you supposed to test the game before you release it? Not just that. Second of all, why can't we kill it? And now since you didn't disclaim it in the patch notes, can we kill it by destroying its wings entirely? And if not, then you pretty much just lost the point of absolutely killing a dragon roach. Do you think a dragon roach can fully fly when its wings are totally destroyed? No, that would literally go against the laws of physics. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a game, and they straight up, and still, dragon roaches can still fly even though they have absolutely no wings at all. We straight up clip those things, and they still fly. I don't think I ever want to go on back to that planet, unless they fully fix what's been going on that planet, and just in general, just fix the game, because yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not doing too good right now. Am I fully for a buff for some items in the game. Yeah, I think they should buff up most of the grenades and stuff because the only thing that's being used right now is super powerful, and I could see it is the thermite. Thermite is one of the strongest things in the game, one strongest throwables in the game. So I think they should buff up some things. I think they should look at some other aspects of the game. But I think the biggest priority um, is to fix the bugs and glitches of the game. But yeah, I wanted to hear y'all's opinions in the comments below, and thank y'all for watching. And God bless. See y'all.